Monday! Alright, so first the question. The question this week was, to talk about any other vampire-y type, interests that we have. And really, there isn't one that you can name that I'm not interested in. Because I love vampires. I have the Vampire Encyclopedia. I have loads of books, fiction books, romance books, all about vampires. I think my favorite thing to learn about vampires is the mythology behind all of it. But then I also like to learn the factual stuff a lot. Because, like, there's all kinds of shows on TV and stuff that talk about why vampires are believed in and all that kind of stuff. My favorite quote was actually in Twilight. Found it. It's by Rousseau, and it's if there is in this world a well-attested account, it is that of the vampires. Nothing is lacking. There's official reports, affidavits. I don't really know what an affidavit is. I don't even know if I said it right, but whatever. Affidavits of well-known people, of surgeons, of priests, of magistrates. The judicial proof is almost complete. And with all that, who is there who believes in vampires? I don't know. It's like they're real, but they're not at the same time. It's crazy. I think they're real. Because, like, there's so much crap that just points to them being real. I mean, okay, maybe not all the way with the superhuman, the fantasy that they've become now, but as normal, yeah. Because there are people who are allergic to the sun and can't go out in it, so that's where that whole thing came from. I don't really, yeah. But there's just so many stories and so many accounts and so much stuff about vampires out there that it's hard to not think, oh, well, this had to come from somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, how can somebody in Romania think up a vampire, but at the same time, the Native Americans have a story about a vampire? If it wasn't real at some point in time, somewhere, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way I think. I don't know. But anyways, my other vampire interest, the whole drinking blood thing, I don't think it's possible for any, like, system as complex as the human body to survive on just blood. But there could be variations. They could survive on food and blood. Just have to have blood for some reason. I don't know. There's all kinds of crazy stuff on the Science Channel about it too. But anyways, yeah, that kind of factual stuff about, like, all the reports and what people saw and why people think they're real, etc., etc. And then the mythology, I think, is my favorite thing to learn about because it's just fun. I mean, it's mythology, but really, who knows? It could totally be real. Yeah. Wow. I think that's all I have to say about that. Sorry it was short and boring, but I mean, like, I can't talk about vampire interest because I have interest in everything about vampires. I have since I was like 7. So that's why I've accumulated so many books on them. Them and serial killers. I think the one place I want to go is New Orleans to see I mean, I've been there, but, like, vampire mythology is so rich there. It's crazy. It's because of all the voodoo and witchcraft and stuff that went on down in the South way back when. That's always interested me. I think Louisiana's my favorite state in the U.S. Totally random. Anyways, yeah. Plus, there's lots of ghosts in New Orleans. I swear I saw a vampire there once. I have a video about it on my personal channel. But yeah, so onward to the challenge, which was dress up like a Harry Potter character and rant about a Twilight character. And today on Spider Monkey Mafia channel, you will get to hear interviews from both Remus J. Lupin and Voldemort. You know who I hate from your little Twilight character thing? I can't stand that Edward guy. You want to know why? Because I had to deal with Cedric Diggory. You remember Cedric Diggory? Yeah. On my orders, he was killed. He was killed for the purpose of Harry angst. And then they just thought, let's bring him back as a vampire. And not only is he a vampire, but he sparkles, and that just gets on my nerves. He's like this godly creature or something, or so I've heard, and I can't stand it. I killed Cedric Diggory. He should have stayed dead. And you know what? All you fangirls who are so in love with Edward, you should all be worshipping me. Because without me, Cedric would still be alive and in our world. But no, I killed him and I sent him to yours. You should worship me. You don't even know. You know, I went and I visited those werewolves. But they've got it a lot easier than me. And that Jacob Black kid, man, he doesn't even understand. So, like, I wanted to, I don't even know. I wanted to smack him a lot because, first off, he totally teased me because I thought he was related to my Sirius. You know, both their names are Black, and they're both magical. But, anyways, I totally went down to La Push before I married Tonks and went to visit them. So they have, they can just turn into a werewolf whenever they want. And they don't even have to wait for the moon. They it's not painful for them at all. Freaking hurts when I do it, and it happens every month, and it's like the most dreaded time ever for me, and they just do it like it's nothing. So I think they should just die. And I know that's really harsh, but really, they don't deserve to be cool werewolves because I'm totally better than all of them. All of them. Sirius would tell you the same thing. He would. I am totally better than them. I would really just like to feed them all to Fenrir. May 4th in 2085 is a Friday, so this challenge goes to Frankie. And it is kind of different from my other ones. I want to know if the Cullens, Bella and Jacob, were types of candy. What types of candy would they be? Yeah, and that's it. So, have fun with that. Did anybody see our Vamp Days first post?
Can you say adorable?